Homestead Homies? It's Off-Grove Doug and Stacy, and welcome to the summer kitchen today. It kind of has been raining the past couple days, and the sun started coming out toward the end of the day. And I came out here. I've been trying to clean it up so that I can start cooking and do all my processing and things that I like to do out here. And I thought I would bring you along, and I'm making some butter today. And I wanted to talk about the benefits of spring butter. So I have my little butter churner, and I put some raw cream in here. Now, before we moved and we lived like we live now, I used to get my cream, and I would get cream from Organic Valley is a really good company, and Kelowna is another one that you can get. They have really good grass-fed type dairy products. And so you want to use a heavy whipping cream when you're doing this, because you can make your own butter at home. Now, of course, if you don't have a hand butter churner like this, I know a lot of the kids love to do it in a mason jar, but it does take a little time. You know, you have to keep doing this. But if you want to, you can also use a blender or a food processor or one of those like hand beaters. Those work also too, and they work very well. And you want to get your dairy, if you cannot have access to the raw milk products, you want to make sure that they are low pasteurized, low heat pasteurized, and also it's non-homogenized, so you will still keep the cream at the top. That way it's going to keep more of the nutrients and the live enzymes back into it that you need, because what you're going to get from those dairy products is you're going to get a lot more of real natural forming, like vitamins A, vitamin D, and especially K2, that you get from your grass-fed meats and your dairies, and also from your eggs. Obviously, I'm going to be doing this for a while. You know, we like to tell you guys there's a lot of different ways to do things. And I'm using the butter churner, or I'm going to show you another great easy way that you can do it. And you probably have this in your kitchen right now. So here you can do the hand beater, works just as well, and I've done butter this way too. It just depends on what you got, and it all works. The first thing it's going to turn into is whipped cream. So now it's getting thicker, as you can see, and it's turning into whipped cream. And now it's starting to break down, and I think it looks a little bit like cream of wheat. So that's the next step.
Or grits for you southern folk.
Now you can start seeing the little fat globules forming. And all around it is your buttermilk. So it's almost to where I want it. See it? I'm back inside because the outside kitchen still doesn't have running water to it. So I need a little water. So as you can see here, we have the buttermilk, and then you have the butterfat globs there. And I'm going to go ahead and put it through a strainer so that the buttermilk goes through, that I can save if I'm going to make some biscuits or use it in any recipes. Or, I know a lot of people love to drink buttermilk. All right, I want to get some of the liquid out of here. So I get all that buttermilk. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? And now I'm going to run some cold water over it. And make sure you guys are not using city water, that you're using good, clean, pure water. The colder the water, the better when you're rinsing it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I need to get the extra water out of that. So I put it in a cheesecloth. You can use a paper towel if you don't have a cheesecloth. Putting the rest of it in my little jar. This is my little travel jar I'm making. And then I'm going to pour my buttermilk in a jar to use for later. So after you have finished the step, like right before you put it in your jar, is when you go ahead and put salt in it. A lot of people make honey butter. You could put honey in it. If you want to put herbs in it, you can put herbs in it. You can do whatever you want. If you want unsalted butter like this one is, you can do unsalted butter. It's your choice, and you just do it to your taste, what you like. Now here's the batch that I did, and I want you to notice the beautiful color that you have of the spring butter. Because of the young grasses, it just makes it so nutrient dense with those vitamin A's and D's and K2. And I like to stockpile this. So what I do is I continuously try to get more and more cream, and I'll make more and more butter, and then I'll end up freezing it so that I can use it later on throughout the year. A great resource to learn more about your grass-fed dairy products and things like that are from this book. It's by Dr. Weston Price. It is an amazing book Him and his wife traveled the whole world, and they studied different groups of people and find out, you know, what made them healthy. He didn't want to study disease. He wanted to find out what made people healthy. So he went and he was noticing things that they were eating. And this is an amazing book to show what happens to these people. It's called Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. And it showed when they started eating more of a westernized diet, what happened to them compared to what they were eating, like real whole foods. It's an amazing read, so I highly, highly, highly recommend this. So try making your own homemade butter. It's so, so simple, and you're knowing what ingredients are going inside of it. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will look forward to seeing you guys later. See you later. And don't forget, we will be at Layman's on June 29th and 30th. And also we are hosting a homesteading life conference in Hannibal, Missouri, August 12th and 13th. Information will be out probably tomorrow or the next day. So check that out. See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.